Hey Gemini, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning Monday, the 27th of September. Mercury goes retrograde this week, and we are also afforded some fortunate blessings thanks to a grand air trine. Now, let's focus on how these placements might affect you. As many of you know, that retrogrades seem to get a bad rap out there. Now, if you've been following my page and channel for quite some time, you'll know that I've been a really big advocate of really looking at retrograde energy in a whole new way. So if everything is metaphysically going backwards or encouraging us to stop, or we're being brought back to the past, where is the growth and opportunity that is available to us in that? So perhaps these are the moments that really give us an opportunity to take a conscious breath, a conscious step in really being aware of everything that has shaped us to get us to here. Okay, and that can happen in any number of areas depending on the archetype of the planets and the energies and gifts they give us. Okay, unique to our birth charts, of course, yes, not just our zodiacs. So when Mercury goes into retrograde a few times a year, perhaps as a collective, we are always being encouraged to really take a look at the perception and beliefs that shape us, our communication styles. And as many of us know, there's great benefit in truly learning to be conscious in the moment, to truly hear what the other is saying, so that we then obviously can connect with each other in compassion and empathy. So there's some powerful symbols that are happening, especially with the collective energies that are going on. This grand air trine is lighting up. So the moon is lighting up your first house, Gemini. The sun and Mars in Libra is really lighting up your fifth house. There's a bigger transit here, a 6-week period when I'm talking about the sun in Libra and Mars in Libra. But in many ways, your fifth house, okay, is all about romance, creativity, fun, and joy. All right, so there's going to be a lot of amazing opportunity for you guys to feel really driven by making that your value, okay, across this bigger time span of 6 weeks. With the moon being in Gemini, that's only going to take a couple of days, obviously, but this coming week you are certainly going to notice, what is it that I want? This question is going to be much bigger and more prominent this week. What is relevant to me? Does this feel like fun to me? Does this bring me joy? And you can apply that to any area of life. What are your unique creative talents and abilities that you can gift not just yourself but the world in sharing that? There's this amazing joyful energy that surrounds many Geminis as far as an opportunity to really tap in to this energy. There's a much bigger story with Saturn being in Aquarius because the trine affects the moon, the sun and Mars and Saturn. But Saturn being in Aquarius is a much bigger transit. There's a 3-year story that really is shaping 9th house energies for you guys, and you are learning something new. You are being taken to that next level of yourself, your life. You're really applying wisdom in many ways and taking yourselves up to that next level of the classroom of life. And you could be practically doing that by enrolling and learning something new. But certainly in many ways, for many Geminis out there, you're learning something new about this new version of yourself and what, you want creativity, joy, fun, and romance to be in your life. And you're reframing perceptions around that and beliefs around that thanks to Mercury going retrograde. This version of you is going to be different to, the version of you that went through the last Mercury retrograde, or this version of you is going to be different to the version of you from last year. So take it however it resonates. There's some beautiful transformations that are happening for many when we ask self, what matters to me? What does joy mean to me? Where can I share my unique gifts and creative abilities? And that's going to perhaps be a big focus for many Geminis out there. And perhaps self-esteem has been holding you back in some way, friend. Perhaps this fear around abundance. And you know what? What if it is our light that most frightens us and not our failures or our darkness? This is literally like a fear of success. Are you so afraid that this romance, this creative project, this creative gift that you have, are you afraid when happiness, when things are going too good? Are you afraid of when that might stop? Yeah, that's going to be relevant for someone out there. There's a conversation that wants to happen that perhaps hasn't happened yet. There's something here about observations, waiting, watching, seeing. Maybe you guys are in research mode in many ways. All right, Gemini. This also denotes study in some form, but strongly communications that desire to happen, but that are perhaps not happening. And this might be in the realms of success, making head and heart decisions, okay, and forming new partnerships with fifth house energies being activated thanks to the Sun and Mars. This is could very much be about commitment in terms of key relationships that are beginning, starting, or at least this concept of what you're going to commit to moving forward in the realms of love and expressing this true version of yourself. After everything you've learned in the last year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be, since your birthday last year, all right, or since your birthday, maybe there's been many Geminis that are really reframing what they want to commit to moving forward, you know, and does this bring me joy? Does it give me an opportunity to really be my true self? Perhaps that's what's going on for a lot of Geminis this week, okay? But for many of you, there's a new partnership at play is also what I want to say. You guys are working with ninth house energies. There's something prosperous that can come about from engaging into learning, stepping up to that next level, being willing to learn and committing to that vision. Watch what can happen as far as reframing this idea of success in career or being successful in self. And it could very well be linked to your creative abilities, gifts, and talents. It could certainly be linked in to romantic themes as well. Maybe many of you might be meeting prospective partners in the workplace, so take that however it resonates to you guys and however it's relevant for you. But I felt very strongly there's this energy here of a fear of success is something too good to be true. How do we address that and transform that? Working with retrograde energy, working specifically with Mercury retrograde energy, our perceptions about esteem. Okay, so working with solar plexus energy can help us transmute. There's a powerful gift for many of you guys, Gemini. It's almost like being offered a platter, you know, of opportunities, a golden opportunity, and then pushing it away because of fear. Okay, let me know in the comments. I'm feeling that story is relevant for some of you guys out there. But certainly there's a beautiful opportunity here because you've come out of this energy and you are thus experiencing abundance, and it's reframed your sense of joy, your sense of creativity, your ideas and perceptions around romance and commitment. Okay, hope you got something out of that, Gemini. That was your quick read for the week beginning Monday the 27th. Until next week, my friend, have an empowered week and take care.